As we leave you for today, let us travel first to Poland. There, John Sheehan reports on a perilous sports competition overlooked by the Winter Olympics, but as dramatic and beautiful as the ski jump or the downhill.
From a distance, they are as graceful as birds over placid water. But up close, competition ice boating is a sailor on his back in a fragile craft fighting frigid winds and traveling 45 or 50 miles an hour over a surface as hard as concrete. They sometimes soar like finely tuned aircraft. Occasionally, the flight ends abruptly and bitterly as competitors from 11 nations decide the European Cup and the World Championship being held back-to-back in Poland. Every boat from whatever country carries the DN class designation. Curiously enough, that means Detroit News. The design originated in the do-it-yourself column of that newspaper in 1937. And the DN is still the only worldwide class of ice boat.
The ice boat is an extension of yourself. The parts that you can work on yourself, the boat becomes part of you.
Henry Bossett, a 33-year-old sailmaker from Seagirt, New Jersey, has won the world title a record 3 times. Small wonder that the Soviet coach comes to him, anxious to acquire the latest Western equipment.
The difficulty is, here I am developing good sails and having to give that technology away.
Early in the series, Bossett rounded the first marker with a Soviet boat hardly a split second behind. From that moment, the European Cup became a contest between the Soviets and Americans. In one heat, a broken runner knocked the American out of competition. But then, with a decisive victory in the final race, Bossett won the European Cup. This is the first time it's gone to a non-European. Second and third places went to the Soviets, leaving Henry Bossett only a slim favorite going into the World Championship. John Sheehan, CBS News, Krynica Morska, Poland.
It's really exciting.
It goes on and on, doesn't it? It's marvelous.
By the way, the unofficial tallies late in from Poland say that Bossett finished 4th place today behind 3 Soviet racers. Tomorrow we hope to have Henry Bossett on the show to talk to us about the World Cup finals. Also, tomorrow Betty Ann Bowser.
Chairman Peter Uberoth, who says it could affect the Soviets' final decision on whether to attend the Summer Games. You may recall our story yesterday about the back-to-back ice boat competitions being held in Poland. Well, John Sheehan has been keeping an eye on a young sailmaker from New Jersey who has won the world title 3 times.
Henry Bossett said he ran into a Polish door. That was just the beginning of his troubles. The 33-year-old sailmaker from New Jersey, 3-time world champion ice boater, fought off a Soviet challenge earlier this week to win the European Cup. The first time it's gone to a non-European. Then the tide turned. In the World Championship, Bossett found himself up against vastly superior Soviet organization.
They have a team captain on the ice checking the hardness of the ice and the wind speed. What more can you ask for?
Ironically, Bossett made the sails the Soviets used so well against him. He captured only one of the 8 World Championship races and sometimes had to watch the Soviet team cross the finish line 1, 2, 3 ahead of him.
Soviet sailors are just excellent. I'd like to have repeated as a world champion, but I guess I can't expect to win it all the time. So I feel very good to have finished, I believe, 4th overall.
John Sheehan, CBS News, Krynica.
We'll eat breakfast there, too. But we leave you with another look at the ice boating competition now underway in Poland and wish you a very nice day. See you on March 2nd. That's tomorrow, not today. Have a good one.
Cardinale